everybody, and thank you for having me here today. I'm very excited. I want to thank especially to the organizers of the Devsinc Sales Summit for inviting me. My name is Pablo Stefanini. I am the head of business acceleration at Globant, and today I want to talk about sales enablement and especially about business acceleration. So again, a pleasure and an honor to be here. Thank you so much for this opportunity to present you what we are doing here at Globant and what hopefully can help you with your sales initiatives, your sales enablement, and your business acceleration. And if I could leave you with something today, is that we can all do so much better with these initiatives and improving upon our funnel. So without further ado, what I want to do is help you guys understand and show you what we do at Business Acceleration at Globant. We are basically the fuel, the power, the acceleration to anything from a lead to become a sale. And I want to show you today what we do here at Globant, specifically for the European region, but we do it across the globe. We do it in Latin America, the US, and APAC. My specialty is the European market, but we're definitely expanding this into APAC and the Americas further on. We help push anything that could turn or become a lead into the funnel of what we have at Globant, going through every piece of the different segments or areas within the sales teams, and we do synergies with every one of these areas to turn leads into sales. We work with marketing a lot. We create a lot of campaigns and initiatives. We work with inside sales, with market research. We do intelligence on our clients, and we do intelligence on the prospects, the trends in the markets, what the business is looking for, what are the competitors doing, and we work with them to understand exactly what's going on outside. We work internally with what we call the studio networks, which is anything regarding technology, capabilities, the offerings that we got. And we push down to the market with RFPs, RFIs, proposals, point of views, business strategy, white labels, white papers, anything regarding what we are creating to push to the market for them to understand our offering. And of course, we work with every one of what we call portfolios for our clients. We got our managing directors in every one of the markets, and we got our client partners, which are the sales teams connecting and networking with our clients. And anything that we turn into a connection, network, an event, a campaign, and it is a lead, we push down and we turn that into a sale. And currently, this is why we exist, and this is why I am here to help you navigate this. The idea is to identify what is the big disconnect, what is happening, and why are some companies and some departments within these companies for IT, for technology, for digital transformation, why are they struggling to connect or to be able to convey the right message to our clients? And there's a disconnect internally from what the business is looking to sell and position and what the market is looking for and what technology wants to position, what our capabilities, what our delivery teams want to position in the clients. And that gap, that is what we need to figure it out, and we need to connect. And that is what me and my team do here at Globant. Anything that the business is looking for to position and how technology could help navigate that. And I don't think I have to explain how important it is what we do and how big the market is going for. But in 2023, there's an estimate of outsourcing market for IT of about $460 billion. Now this, if we consider across and with a growth of around, we could say 30% year on year, we are thinking about a global market of about $1 trillion in outsourcing IT services across the globe. And it's super important. And there's a lot of market share that these companies could be, our companies could be connecting. And with this is just telling the right story to the right stakeholders for fixing the right problem. And that's why I wanted to convey this message to you guys. There's a huge ocean of opportunities, and all we have to do is push and business accelerate anything with the right story. So how do we do this? And this is what I call like closing the gap between the technology capabilities and anything any of IT companies can offer and the business needs from our clients. How do we fix that? How do we close that gap? And at Globant, what we do and how we focus are these four important things. The first one is to get closer to the actual reality of the market. What are the pain points for our clients? What are they struggling with? Is it related to the revenue? Is it related to the culture inside the client? Is it regarding the disconnect from the voice of the customer, the end consumer? Is it regarding loyalty? Are they diluted within the market or the industry that they have? Do they have a voice in the market? Are they speaking loudly? Are they speaking the right language? Are the clients understanding the values of these clients in this market? So that is one of the things that I think is super important. And some IT companies are struggling to connect with their B2B clients for them to end up communicating properly through technology with their end consumers. And I think it's super important for us in IT, in software, in engineering, in digital transformation markets to be able to understand the reality of every one of the market. In your case, it could be Asia, it could be Europe, it could be the Americas, but it's really the most important things that I can consider that us as a sales teams or developer teams, we could be doing for them. The second one is to create a client solution mindset. So it's not only selling resources or positioning our company in front of our clients, is fixing their problems and their client's problem, their end consumer. So it's a client solution mindset that we need to start and we need to create as an end-to-end solution. Regardless of the capabilities that we are positioning in front of our clients, we need to think as partners of these companies, making sure that we fix and we solve the problems with a client solution mindset. And the third one is connecting with the local talent. In this case, is making sure that we're balancing the right capacity to cope with the actual needs. I'm not saying that because you're from different geography, you don't understand the reality of the local market, but I think there's a disconnect between what we're able to understand from the local market because we're not balancing the capacity. We tend to have an entire bucket of talent allocated to a specific resource, but we don't really grasp on what is locally happening when it comes to talent, technology, and the capacity. So I think it's great to connect with a network that is locally driven and is able to work with those clients regardless of geography. And the last one is to be able to manage the knowledge that we gather from these experiences and all the other points efficiently. What we have at Globant is we have these pockets of expertise, which we call studios, and every one of the studios that practices the capabilities is the one that is able to do the understanding exactly what the industry is looking for, what the technology is capable of doing, and how to cross that in every one of our markets. And we gather that knowledge and we build upon what we call a compound effect. So every one of my team members in my team in business acceleration, we are always building on top of what the other one brought. So if we got an opportunity in every one of our markets, a point of view, something that is connecting with the clients, it could be AI, it could be blockchain, any one of the technologies that is hype right now, we bring it to the table across all the markets. We understand what that is fixing or what is that as a point of view or as an offering, and then we communicate to the markets. Of course, with that layer of culture that we never forget, but we're always grasping and getting all together, aggregating all that knowledge efficiently so everybody can keep building on top of that. Basically, to not reinvent the wheel. So it is super important to how to manage that knowledge and how to aggregate that. Because this is the important piece. What is it that our clients are looking for? And if you think of our clients in the specific areas or pillars within the company's IT and technology, research and development, marketing, or the executives, they're all having one goal. This is one of the things, the milestone that they want to achieve. What do they want to? What is the impact? What is it that they want to leave behind? What is their main goal? And if we think about that, then that is the narrative. That is a tone of voice that we are going to be talking to our clients. And that is the important piece that we're going to be putting in front of them. So I think it's super important to not forget who the stakeholder is on the other side and what is their end goal. How do they want to be perceived? How do we want to position our narrative for them to become successful? So we are becoming partners of our clients for them to succeed in front of their consumers and within their companies. So if we think about from sales enablement, business acceleration, business development, sales, marketing even, these are some of the main goals that we had ahead of us. We need to create a new breed of business, being strategic, client-facing, able to understand their language, their needs, their pain points, and what is it that they want to convey to the market. We need to renew the tech role. It's not about the capability only. It's not about the technology and the technical knowledge that they have. It's about the value-driven proposition. What are we fixing for them? How can we make them better? What is the ROI behind it? Is technology servicing the business, making sure that the technology is able to fix problems that probably they haven't even seen yet, that is going to be impacting the market further on. And the last is aligning to the incentive model, being accountable for what we do. Probably most of us, we do have bonuses and KPIs and things that are making sure to keep us motivated and accelerating us. But the incentive model should be that we are all accountable for what we do and how we help our clients keep pushing on their goals as well. And as we think of the tactical, day-to-day things that we are doing, especially my team in business acceleration, our day-to-day, our end-to-end funnel in what we're capable of doing is understanding exactly what the clients are suffering, where are the needs for the market, from their industry, from their specific portfolio, understanding exactly what is it that they have as a need, as a goal, milestone, and getting that into our DNA. Making sure that we brief properly, that our client partners, our sales teams know exactly what the client needs. That is the first thing that we do. Second one is coordinate. Once we know and understand what we're doing and what is that we're servicing or that we are proposing to our clients, we orchestrate and we coordinate on the talent that we have inside Globant, and we position and do the proposals with all this talent, aggregating, knowing exactly what everybody can offer, delivery, technology, business, anybody in the same table, coordinating that. That's what we do. And we make sure that we do the network synergies for them to build the strategy. And the strategy is basically facilitating what we sell at Globant or your companies and making sure that that is conveying the proper message and the right solution for our clients. That is the main strategy. And once we do that, the end mile, the last mile, the end goal is, what do we have as a value proposition? What is the differentiator that we got in our companies? What else can we do? How do we show that we are the one? How do we maximize the value of our proposals, our propositions? And how do we connect what we know that we're capable of doing and the end result of what the client wants to see? How do we build that bridge? That is the end value adding to what we do. And I'm going to close with this set of skills, which is what I'm asking from my team, which is not only hard skills, because the hard skills could get you the job, but the soft skills will get you the promotion. And I hope if I can leave you with any message today for all you experts or people working and growing in your careers for the sales, for sales teams, for growing businesses, for business development, for technology delivery and technology teams, what I can leave you with is it's not only about the hard skills. It's not only about knowing about the business or the market or being financial accurate or the actual solution, the technologies. That's not the case here because you're all, or most of you are in sales and business development and trying to grow on the business. So it's not only about the hard skills, which I'm assuming you guys have because otherwise you wouldn't be here. I'm putting my emphasis and what I'm working with my team on a daily basis and mentoring them and having them grow on that career path is the soft skills. And I only written seven, but then there are many of them. But I think these are the most important seven. And if you focus on growing this, the rest of your career is going to be always on the ascension mode. You're always going to be growing. You're always going to be high. So to start with this, the emotional intelligence is understanding empathy, understanding your clients, understanding the culture within your clients, understanding your culture and how you can connect to that. Be self-aware of what you're capable to bring to the table. And if you don't have it, you can bring the experts, but always talk about the right things, empathize and connect, own what you have to say, be in control of your emotions. I think that is super important to be emotionally intelligent. The second one is visionary thinking, which is think about the big picture. Think about your big picture. Think about your company big picture. Think about your client's big picture. It's not always here and now. It's not always thinking what I can fix now for my clients. What is the business for this client in 5 years? Where are they going? What are the trends on the market that can help benefit today and tomorrow? What can it benefit me? How can I benefit my company? What is a long, medium, and long run? So thinking big will not only help your company or your clients, but it's also going to help you position yourself in the right spot with the right conversations and always be the one at the table that has the great ideas, the big visionary thinking. The third one is resilience. And this means, regardless of what you face as a blocker or as a stone on the road, just keep going. You can always find ways to get inspired and be motivated, but I believe resilience and discipline is one of the most important ones that you could have as an arsenal of soft skills within you. Because if you keep going, regardless of what you do, they're always going to be able to find a way or something else to learn or a difficult or a way to find the easiness in the difficult way. If you find yourself stuck, blocked, or there's something that you're not able to figure out, your career, your day-to-day, you don't like your manager, you just want to do something else, you want to get your next job, just keep going. That is the best piece of advice that I can give you. The fourth is influencing. Listen, but connect. Guide others if you're able to do so. If not, find a mentor, listen, get connected to other people. Storytelling mindset is the most important thing when we are conveying a message to our clients, because what we want to do is explain to them how we can help them navigate through their struggling, and we need to influence to that. There's an amazing book by Chris Voss that is about the negotiation skills, the psychology of business. How do we get to influence others with our narratives? There's many books on this, but Never Split the Difference is the name of this book, which I recommend. There are many, many books, but this is the one that I'm always quoting with my team, because it's all about being able to communicate and influence others. And it's not manipulating, and it's not anything that is uncomfortable for sales teams. This is about how to convey a message. How do I influence the topic that we're discussing? How do I bring my opinion and I let you know that I know what I do? It's about influences. And it's your company, it's yourself, it's your clients, it's their consumers, and way back. The fifth one is decisiveness. Everything you do, try to do it convinced of what you're doing. The right decision is not always the perfect decision. The enemy of perfection, the enemy of good is perfection. So I always encourage you guys to not only do resilience, but be decisive. Put together a good set of tools and just keep going further. I think with your decision standing your ground and making sure that you can convey a right message, you're going to be okay in this business. Leadership, which is not about managers, it's about a habit of mind. It's not a rank. It's about how you lead when you are conveying a message. How do you sit at a table and have a saying in what you have in front of you? How do you have an opinion, and how do you lead upon that? And that is going to help you navigate this business. And the last but not least is learning. Learn with a purpose. The more you learn, the quicker you learn. And not only learn in theory and by reading and by listening, but actually do. Even if you made a mistake, even if you don't have anything to teach just yet, try, do, make mistakes, and rinse and repeat. I think that is one of the best messages you can give yourself and your peers. Keep learning. You always have something to learn. And I have a lot of things to learn. So if I could leave you with a message, is focus on your soft skills and make sure that your hard skills are always going to be on point. That's why you're in this industry. But if you focus on your soft skills and if you keep pushing and you could do this 7, I believe this 7, I think you're going to do great in your career. And I hope I was able to shed some light into what we do here at Globant and what I'm adding to this market. So I want to thank you again. If you want to add me to LinkedIn, or if you want to have, if you want to chat with me or have any questions after this, I'll be more than happy to answer to all of you. I do not have time to answer all the questions probably right now. So I want to thank you all. Thank you especially to the organizations of the Devsinc Sales Summit event, and I'm honored to be here with you today. So I'll leave you to the next one. Thank you so much and enjoy the rest of the event. Thank you.